on. Casey Palmer leaving, Francis, now. With this massive subject, all the fans were talking about it last game. And it seems like he wanted a 3-year contract on bigger money. So, you couldn't really blame him. But maybe the club could have done more, but he wanted a lot of money. What's your take?
What racks is he on now? 30 racks a week now?
I think 25 he was asking for. I don't know how much he's on.
He was asking for 25 from Cove, yeah?
Yeah.
And what was he on literally before the contract?
I don't know, man. I don't look at his bank bloody balance still.
Come on, you're meant to be the intelligence officer, You're meant to come with the facts and figures. I think he was probably on about 15, yeah? And he said, yeah, I want 10 grand increase in it, 25 and that, yeah? But the thing is, what we need to remember is, yeah, the collapse in midfield isn't all of a sudden because Casey Palmer's left. The collapse in midfield is a deeper rooted problem than this. Yeah. So Casey Palmer, as you may well know, doesn't really start many games. He usually comes on as a sub.
Yeah. He don't, does he?
So
the
issue that we come across for 95%, 90% of games isn't anything to do with Palmer being on the pitch. We're already in the trenches before he's even subbed on. So we need to be mindful of that. But one thing I would say is the fact that they have sold him and not replaced him does leave us light in midfield. I do not see an attacking midfielder with creativity, and I don't see no industry. So there are issues that we haven't addressed in this transfer window, and it will come back to bite us. So we've only got January now. I hope we're somewhere near top 6 in January, so we can buy someone in January to help, because we're going to be doom and gloom.
I don't think the midfielders are working hard enough. They're not being counted. They're not freaking taking accountability. They're not being strong. They ain't being aggressive enough. You know what I mean? They're just losing the ball, passing the ball back to the opposition. There needs to be a bit more firepower there, a bit more bite. And it's the opportunity for those players to come in now, and take the neck by the scruff and, say, I'm the man. Earn your position now in the team. Here's your chance, guys. Man like Radoni and that, just messing around the pitch. He needs to start making those passes count, and Eccles needs to stop giving the ball away. I don't know. Alan needs to step up, and Victor Torp's a lot better than he's showing at the moment. So there's a lot of players that are underperforming at the moment, and we can't afford to keep doing it.
Yeah, Victor Torp's got a higher ceiling than what he's shown us so far. Just Treacle Tar Equals is walking through treacle right now, because he ain't really showing me fluidity and movement in his skills and capability. I know he's better than that, obviously. Joe Allen, Potato Allotments Allen, he's not good for the league anyway. He's not championship level. He's League 2. Barnet FC for Joe Allotments Spuds Allen. Yeah.
But
who else is in the midfield?
He has done well for us, though. He's done well for the club. He has. As a player, he's done well for the club. He's helped us get from the league. Well, he's been a big part
League
of the
One.
team,
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's his level. League One. He's excelled in League One. Still playing, but League One is where he needs to return to excel. That's his hunting ground, not the Championship, brother. You're the manager. I'm the assistant manager. What do we discuss when we sit down to really look into the issues? Do we consider a potential change in formation? Do we consider a potential change in tactics with the assistant coaches? What do we need? Do we need to play a formation that has more men in midfield instead of the 4-2-3-1 that we usually play? Let's do a little role play. I'm the assistant manager. You're the manager. How would that discussion go?
I don't know what they freaking talk about, mate, but I don't think the formation we're playing at the moment is really effective with the players we've got. With the one up top, I think that half the time the one up top's lost. He needs support. Maybe have 2 up front. Play the old-fashioned way, like I say. But it's clearly not working. Sims is constantly, he makes the runs or whatever, but he loses the ball. You don't seem to be fighting for the ball. And there's no one who can hold up the ball, and we keep giving possession away. Then the midfield's giving the possession away. Constantly we're losing the ball. We don't normally do that, which stops us playing through the wings. I don't know. I just hope things they have to improve you know, sooner or later the midfield is going to have to start performing and allow the strikers to get those balls in those positions. But I don't know, mate. It's still early days, a lot of games to go, but I'm not seeing an improvement at the moment.
Yeah. Would you potentially play a higher line and condense the spaces? Because a lot of what I've seen is a lot of the time there's a lot of spaces on the pitch in the transition and
Yeah,
turnover that the opposition utilize. Such as our last
yeah,
home game against Norwich. Me and you were sitting together in the stadium and we highlighted Bidwell had a lot of space to cover
yeah,
on his side. And I think his side was where the goal came from. Because you have
yeah,
Van Oorwing, Norwegian superstar, and the Dutchman's bombing on and we've got the wing backs. And when we're caught in transition, we're not compact enough in midfield and then subsequently in defence. So I don't
yeah.
know, could a higher line work potentially and squeeze the
Well,
space, do you think?
yeah, well, we need to. I think a lot of times we're really cautious, innit? We don't know if we're coming or going. You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
need,
one
we,
of
we
the
need to we
things.
need to get
Like
it
I've
right.
said time and time again, no conviction. You're right. There's no conviction
Yeah.
in what we're doing. You're the